There have been a few figures who have come to personify television throughout its history. The list offers an intriguing look at the types of people viewers look for in their television viewing, ranging from contemporary idols of current television shows to characters who have been around for as long as television itself. There is no doubt that these characters left their influence on television history, even though some people might feel that certain names should have been included in this list. Here are the top 10 best TV show characters of all time. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Arthur Fonzie Fonzarelli, Happy Days. Fonzie, who is regarded as the coolest cat to ever appear on television, was first created as a supporting character before being elevated to a leading position by fervent fan support. Fonzie soon established himself as television's go-to cool guy, complete with his leather jacket, cigarettes, sleek hair, and womanizing. His renowned Fonzie touch and catchphrase are still well known today. Fonzie was not simply a well-liked TV character, but also a big cultural figure, memorable enough to deserve a statue in his likeness that watches over Milwaukee. Number 9. Omar Little, The Wire. Few of the characters on this list are mentioned in a show's most memorable phrase, although Omar quickly became a common term among Wire fans. Omar Little was transformed into an anti-hero on the streets of Baltimore by Michael K. Williams' gritty acting, looking more like a contemporary Robin Hood than the other drug dealers and criminals who frequented the area. The man has the most terrifying whistle since Fritz Lang's, and he handles a shotgun unlike anybody else in fiction. Number 8. Bugs Bunny, Looney Tunes. As the star of the Looney Tunes, Bugs has long been regarded as one of the funniest characters in the history of popular culture. In the world of Looney Tunes, Bugs could accomplish anything, but it was the most fun to see him rile up his adversaries. He gained popularity as a hero who was surprisingly personable and laid back, and who was always the smartest person in the room because of his self-assured and crafty ruses, which led to some of the most memorable moments in the history of cartoons. Number 7. The Doctor, Doctor Who. The Doctor has had youthful and old looks, but he has always been a lunatic with a box. The British cult classic has maintained a devoted fan following who tune in again to see their favorite Gallifreyan battle Daleks, Cybermen, and anything else threatening the universe, despite having undergone its regenerations with both an original series in 1963 and a revival in 2005. The show's recognizable theme tune, antagonists, and the TARDIS have persisted in popular culture up until the present. Number 6. Michael Scott, The Office. Even if the US adaptation of The Office was a huge success, the original series was still a fantastic show. Its popularity was partly attributable to Michael Scott, the uncomfortable but entertaining boss. Michael was hilarious from the very first episode because he always knew the wrong thing to say at the worst possible time. With his outrageous ideas and embarrassing actions, he brought life to the dull working environment. Fans like Michael for always making them laugh, even though he could also be kind and surprisingly clever. Number 5. Tony Soprano, The Sopranos. Tony Soprano, the actor who single-handedly revolutionized television, had a significant impact on how TV characters were created. Tony is a charismatic mobster who serves as the patriarch of the Soprano crime family and is married to the dependable Carmela. He has a true heart of a family man, but he is capable of killing without any regret. A protagonist killing another man out of cold blood was unheard of at the time of his first on-screen killing in Season 1, which revolutionized television. The emotionally wounded anti-hero Tony not only changed television forever, but he also manages to remain incredibly real and human. Number 4. Sherlock Holmes, Sherlock. Sherlock Holmes has been a made-up figure for well over a century, but Benedict Cumberbatch and a modern interpretation give the legendary investigator fresh life. Sherlock imagined Holmes as a zany detective operating in the present. While much of the humor in the program came from Sherlock's intelligence and unique approach to solving crimes, it was most fascinating to think about how such a character would behave in modern social settings. Seeing Sherlock remade as an outcast and unlikable hero was intriguing. Number 3. Homer Simpson, The Simpsons. The Simpsons have been on television for 26 years. Homer Simpson has been playfully tormenting people's lives, especially Ned Flanders, And even though the show as a whole has experienced ups and downs, the character has remained one of the most well-liked and quotable ones of all time. Number 2. Tyrion Lannister, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones has a vast cast, so there are many fan favorites, but Tyrion Lannister rapidly rose to the top as the show's most beloved character. Because of his outstanding intelligence, he survived despite being an outcast in this difficult atmosphere. Tyrion made some of the most entertaining and heartfelt remarks in the entire episode. The fact that some viewers feel the character was handled unfairly at the show's conclusion doesn't change the fact that Tyrion gave them many entertaining seasons. Number 1. Walter White, Breaking Bad. While a protagonist like Tony Soprano who seemed evil attracted viewers, it may have been much more fascinating to watch a good person turn evil over time. Breaking Bad delivered viewers one of the finest character arcs in television history as Walter White persisted on his awful course. Walt was initially a likable character, and it was challenging not to find some explanation for his actions. But as his power and ego grew, it was obvious that he was becoming a monster, and it was impossible to turn away. So guys, that was it for this video. What did you think about our video? Let us know in the comment section below. If you are new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching.